Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. Welcome everyone to today's discussion with Sir Shamshad Omar. And welcome. It's so nice to see you here, dear Shamshad Omar.
Wa alaikum salam Bilal Janam. It's really nice to meet you too, and it's a pleasure. All right. As you probably briefly mentioned my introduction on your Facebook page, I was born in Afghanistan. I have studied in Afghanistan. I joined BBC World Service Trust for the first time in 2010 as a producer. I was working on educational program with them. My main focus was on communities, again, on rural communities and the grassroots level where people are deprived of their very basic needs and assistance that they really as basic human rights. So I work on a couple of main issues on BBC, which was included the health and safety of people, and also how to assist people to learn the basic things that they need to prevent them from, from different problems in their life. And then I moved to CPAU, Cooperation for Peace and Unity. That was a local organization where I work as a communication person, as a communication manager for a couple of years. And my main focus was there, again, relationship between the government and the organizations and linking the formal and informal justice program that we had back then. I was working mainly in the north of Afghanistan, where we had plenty of small peace councils, which were working with the communities, and also then we were linking this informal justice system to formal justice system, which were courts and formal, just make them introduce to each other and work with each other and support each other. So that was when I was working in CPAU very briefly, and then that was where I have started my master degree in Cambodia. That I got a scholarship in this specific field, which is the main focus was on peace building and peace studies back in 2014. And then I also work with, later when I moved from CPAU, I work with the International Committee of the Red Cross in Kabul as a communication person again. Yeah.
So my question would be, what was the motivation behind applying to Cambodia for a master's degree in peace building and international relations? What was your motivation to go there? Why not another country?
Well, it's a very good question. Actually, the context of what we unfortunately suffer in Afghanistan for the long time, a civil war and conflicts and all those miseries. There was also in 1960s to 1970s and 80s, there was the same context back in Cambodia. They suffer, unfortunately, from civil war and a lot of conflicts and miseries there as well. So based on that, there was in-depth studies of the peace building and peace studies, and a lot of research has been done by a lot of international organizations and universities in Cambodia. And that was, I think, a very specific and similar. They have a lot of similarity with Afghanistan, and they have overcome a lot of problems and a lot of civil war. They have resolved and resettled it. So that made me more interested to go there and see and study and find out what has been done there. So that was the main reason. And also, the good thing about the scholarship that I got was not that it was not a very full-time scholarship that I have to go there for 2 full years. The good thing about this scholarship, it was a module-based scholarship. It was more on research-based scholarship, and it needed just traveling for the end of the sessions to do the research, to work with the team in the university, and return back home and continue my job as well. So it was a very good opportunity, and a lot of people who apply for the scholarship, they would have the similar situation, which is very good. They will not, if some student or if some people, they are working in Afghanistan with international organizations or with local organizations, or even if they're students and they're more interested to learn about peace building and about AR, international relations, and peace studies, that is a very good opportunity for them as well to apply for. True, there is an independent organization that is working with Pannasastra University in Cambodia, and that organization is called Center for Peace and Conflict Studies, CPCS. They are the facilitator of this scholarship. If you go into their website, they still have the scholarships available. It's unfortunately limited scholarship. They would need more people who are really interested or who are from a country like Afghanistan, which they can be useful in the future and work with the communities, work with the government, work with the international organizations. So they have a very good chance of getting this scholarship. And the applying process is quite simple, but it is again very specific. They need people. They really show motivation for peace building, and if they have some level of experience, that helps a lot. Like for example, even if some people, they are freshly graduated, but they work with their communities and their relevant district or communities in government level, or with people on the ground, and in shown interest in peace building, this could be a very good initiative, and that could help and trigger the whole process.
So, thank you so much for sharing the very good opportunity with all of us. Just to summarize, a new point, a new aspect that you added to any master's application is that, students need to do a research regarding the context of the university and the country itself, because as you said, there are very similarities between Cambodia and Afghanistan regarding peace building, and that's why you are the best fit to go there. And also you shared that the application process needs people who are very motivated to do this research. This was also very interesting for me. As well as you also shared another point that when students, there are kind of master's degrees that students do not need to be full time there for the whole period. This is also very good news for all of us. Thank you so much for sharing this. So now my question would be, how did you find Cambodia? How you decided to apply for Cambodia? So how did this process went for you?
Well, as I said, that I was when I got involved in the peace building process for the first time, I had little experience myself. And I was looking into an opportunity where I could gain more experience and more knowledge about peace building and about the research and about the processes, about the whole system. And that's where I start research and I start digging, and asking friends and everyone I knew on the internet as well. And fortunately, one of my friend, he introduced me to Center for Peace and Conflict Studies to the CPCS, and where I get started with them. And they are very friendly organizations. They're doing their best. They help everybody when they know that that's a genuine person. They want that he really wants to work and for a better change for a country or for a community. They will help. So that's where I started my research, and that's where I ended up, introducing to CPCS, and then I have applied for a scholarship. And I was very lucky that I was granted a scholarship back in 2012. So it was a very unique and interesting opportunity. The good thing about study is that you always learn more things, and in the meantime you met new people from different countries. And in specific scholarship is that. That is an international university, the Pannasastra. They work with university from other countries. From, like, for example, they had a partnership with universities from Japan. So students from Japan, from Australia, from Europe, from America, everywhere they were coming to study the same program in Cambodia. Because that was a very good, perfect place to study, and they have a lot of knowledge and experience and research they have done, and they share that with the new student. And the good thing is that there is plenty in a lot of scholarships that they don't need you to go full time there. And I don't believe in full online scholarships either. But if you could get something like what I did back, it is more effective and efficient and useful. You are not off from work for full time. For a person who has responsibilities, he could be very benefited from this program. And you go every 4 months to the university, do your job, do your research, study theories and different subjects, and come back and start your work again. And at the end of every 4 months, the trip is not for too long. It's only like it depends on the schedule, and it depends on the topics that you have been given by the program. It is only like between 10 to 20 days that you will be on the campus, and the CPC is facilitating the campuses and everything for the students. It's a very good opportunity for a lot of people if they are really interested to pursue a career in peace building and international relations and communications. It is a very huge area. A lot of people, they really need this. I think, in Afghanistan.
Great. So, thank you so much for putting a lot of clarity on your motivation and also about the program. Now, my question would be: so, you found the program and you researched a lot about it, and you found that, wow, this is the best fit for me. Okay. So now, what were the application process steps? So how many steps, what did you do? Did you write a personal statement or a motivation letter, or I don't know, recommendations? So what were the application steps?
Well, it was involve all of these things, all these steps. The first thing, they want to really know that if they would specifically prioritize people who are in this field, in the peace building field. If they are working in communications and public relations and peace building, they would look at that, and they will want you to write an essay or a motivation letter, a very extended one, and to just outline your specific objective on it, to see what your objectives are and what you want to become, and what is your current background. How would you help your communities if you attend this program? How would you help other people? All those steps, and including your background, where you're from, and what you want to do in the future. All those things, it was part of it. And For me specifically, I have been there, and I give you my own example, is that I clearly mentioned to them that I'm working with the communities on the grassroots level, and I work with the government. I work with the people and with the elderly in Afghanistan, and we're doing this. We were doing back then this very interesting program, which was we had a peace councils where for the organizations that I was working, and the peace council, they were doing a tremendous job. They were helping the local people, the communities, to resolve disputes and issues and conflict in the community level without any cost, and without involving any judiciary processing and stuff. If the dispute were very basic and it didn't need the judicial process, they would resolve it in the community level and would avoid the escalation and stuff like that. So it was interesting, it was helpful. And then they would also make recommendation on different issues with the government if it goes to the government. Then, so I mentioned all those things, and it really helped that in my specific case. And a lot of people, the different person would have different story, and every story has a very unique outcome. So it will help that process. If someone write their story and write their objective and the plan for the future, that is how it works.
So what I see is the application process has been very easy for you because already you had the experience, and also you clearly knew what you want from the program, what you want to become in the future. So how would you use this program on the ground? So I see that the program, the process has been very easy for you. So that's a great thing to hear. Now, my question would be, okay, so you applied for the university, you got the good news that you have got a scholarship. What was your reaction at that time?
Oh, I was very excited. I was really happy, and I was really looking forward to study. There was a lot of challenges come with it, but it was very exciting news actually. I was very excited and very happy.
Great.
Nice.
So then I think Cambodia doesn't have an embassy here in Afghanistan, yes? So how did you travel there?
What happened, they were given us a visa on arrival. So we will get a letter from the university and from the State Department of the Cambodia that would allow us to travel. And they would issue a visa on arrival. So that is how the university will facilitate all those processes. It's quite simple and straightforward.
Amazing. Very good. So I'm happy that you didn't struggle for getting the visa to go there. So now you went there. And how did you find the university lessons, professors, especially the program itself? So did you find it interesting? Were the professors very friendly, or how? Could you just explain that for us, please?
Especially the master programs and the PhD and all those programs, they are a bit tough. They're difficult programs to study in depth and stuff like that. But the environment is always friendly. You love to go there, and you would love your friends and your classmates and the professors and the lecturer and the instructors. They're all very, very friendly. And you know what? You don't feel like a student. You just feel like a co-worker or something like that. So there is no pressure whatsoever, and it's always really great to go somewhere new and to meet new people, to study something new and to learn. That's always a very good thing. And for me, it was the same. When I went there and I meet new people from different countries, and my classmates, and also the professor from different countries actually. they were very friendly. The program was and it still is very fascinating program.
Great, great. And also the medium of your program was English, yes?
Yeah, it was English. Yeah, English. Most of the international scholarship, I would say, the basic requirement is English language. And for this specific program, they have an English requirement, and someone who would like to apply for this scholarship, they must have a TOEFL or IELTS specific scores for that program to get passed.
Amazing. So this means that also you already had a good level of English.
Oh, I would say so. Yeah, my English is still broken, but I was I had enough English for the program. Yeah, I did the IELTS test, and my score was meet the criteria. So
great. Thank you so much. So now, we already now we have a lot of information about your program, about also like living and being in Cambodia, which has been like for you, it has been a good experience of meeting new people, like also being in a new place, and also the very friendly environment of the university. Now, my question is, how that the master degree changed your life. So your life after this program and before this program, I think it must have some changes. So how would you discuss those changes?
Well, to describe those changes, actually, it affects tremendously someone's life if someone go to a next level of education. It helped me a lot in my personal level, in career level, educational level. I knew what I was doing back then when I returned back home, and working in the specific field in this peace building area, in the research, in all my careers, it really helped me a lot, because I had the knowledge, the theories, and the understanding, and also know how to deal with people, how to conduct research, how to work with the communities, how to work with government, how to work with people from international levels, and all those things. It really helped. It really helped to boost your communication level, boost your knowledge, your theories, and give you a very clear image of what you're doing, giving you the ability to plan better, to work better, to engage better with other people in communities, in with your with whoever you're dealing with. So it's a really good outcome, and it's a privilege actually to do more and more studies and get more knowledge. That's always a better thing.
Okay, great. So now, can you just mention one or two examples of you thinking, okay, now I know this. So after the master program, can you just give us some memories?
The only thing that I can share with you that is more specific is the more focus on this program is also research based. It's a research based, and it's peace building, and it's a peace studies, and you do more and more research. This program will pave the way for you to create a good research questionnaire to get you somewhere, to where to start from and to where to end. So this will give you the whole idea and the understanding of how to conduct a research on a specific topic or on a specific issue, and how to calculate the outcome and how to do the whole processes. If you don't have this this understanding and this knowledge of we called it action research, you wouldn't know really where to start and how to start and where to start from, and how to process things and how to process data specifically, and how to get an outcome to share with other people or with your organizations, or to get an outcome based on that research, specific research. And then based on that outcome, you could make plans and make decisions, what to do next, what need to be done. That is a very specific example that I had, and it really helped me. This program helped me to conduct a very specific research on specific issues, and then conclude based on that research the reality, and make decisions and take actions based on on that specific research. So that was a very specific example, and that I have done plenty of those research in different organizations, and that really helped me to conclude well, and to bring more attention to a specific matter, and to bring more resources to a specific issue, and resolve it and get it somewhere.
Great. Thank you so much. So with that, what I see is that the effect of the master degree is repeating like every day for you. So every day you're learning something new because of the like knowledge you gain through your master degree. So now I want a recommendation from you to please let us know. For example, like suppose I'm an Afghan student. I got graduated from bachelor degree just recently. Now I do want to do a master's degree. So what is a good action plan for me to do so that I get into the best fit for myself? So what should I do? What are the steps? What is the first step? What is the next step? Please guide me.
Well, of course, the first very important and basic step for you is that you really need to look into yourself and see what do you want to become, what is your interest. What do you want to contribute to your community, your country, and to people? So that is the main thing that you really need to look into it. Once you find that what are your interests are, and what do you want to do, and then you choose that specific path, then you'll be very successful, and you'll be useful for yourself and also for other people. That is the first thing that need to be done with every individual. They don't have to randomly choose that, no, I would go there and there, or whatever comes first. So that is not, I think, the right way. The first thing and the most important thing is that you need to make a right decision, to make the decision that is more interesting to you, that you really want to do something about it, or you really want to be involved in something that is more interesting to you. In that case, someone can contribute better, can learn better, can be successful. So if you're someone that would like to see a change for your country, just keep searching and see what can you do, and then choose a relevant field, or a university or faculty, or anything that is making you more focused and draw your attention to. So go ahead for that specific field and study that, which can be fine. You know, we're living in a small world now, and Afghans, or anyone who has the ability, who has the capacity, who has the interest, who has the patience to study, there is a lot of opportunity still everywhere in any country. Just they all need to be done to have commitment and to know what they want to become. That is important.
And then, so now I found what I want. What do I want? So now, what should be my action plan?
Your action plan is to research, to start looking around. ask friends, go to internet, and there is tons of programs that you are interested in different countries. And based on that, you first need, if you are interested in something specific, you don't have to wait that it comes to you. You just try to get there yourself. And that is the basics. That should be the rules. And based on that, if you are interested in something very, very specific, you start already doing that specific thing. For example, if it's related to study, do study. If it's related to work with people, do that. Engage, work, talk about it. And then start to research, and definitely you will get somewhere.
I see. So what I'm seeing from your background is that motivation towards something, if it is like a properly planned motivation, it can like just bring you success. So like when you have the motivation, you will work for it, you will like research for it, you'll find it. And once you find it, because you do have the motivation, then you will move toward it. And this is what happened like for you. So like so glad to have you here today. And yes, so I'm done with my questions. Thank you so much. I really learned a lot of new points. So yes, Dr. Cho, do you want to add something, or do you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question for Shamshad. Thanks for joining us, Shamshad. It's always good to see you after so long. So the question is, you said you go back to Cambodia for maybe up to 20 days, right? Maximum. But in the meantime,
in
every 4 months.
Every quarter of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
in the meantime, do you have weekly classes online, or you just take the entire 4 months off, and then you have an intensive 2 to 3 week program, and then just do your own essay and research, and then you come back again? Or do you have a weekly webinar online at that time?
You always in touch with the university and with your relevant lecturer. They will guide you through the whole process, and they're in constant contact with you. There isn't a specific, every in this period of 4 months, there isn't a specific schedule that you have to attend webinar or something online, but whenever you get a questions, you straight away share it with the lecturer or with the relevant professor, and they're there to help you. And they will follow up with you on weekly basis. They will follow up with you, and they will ask you where you are in terms of your research, in terms of your studies. If you have any questions, there is this constant communication.
So you do not have so-called compulsory modules to take? You're just focusing on a research project, and then you just meet up with the supervisor?
There is this, they provide you with a lot of theories, with a lot of compulsory materials that need to be studied. That is when we were attending in person at the campuses, that whole program were given for the 4 months. And when we go back at the end of this module, we will be given exam and tests. So they will evaluate our educations, the theories, and then they would require us to write essays and research paper on those specific compulsory theories that we were given. So that was including that. Yeah, that was involved that. I think you're under the weather.
It's the winter.
No problem. Yeah, I know.
What were some of the cultural differences between studying in Afghanistan and Cambodia?
Well, there is some. Do you hear me?
Yes, we do.
Sorry, Edmund, you're under the weather. There is a lot of cultural differences. If you are for the first time going from a country like Afghanistan, you would see different cultures, people with different perspective to life in different kind of people. But for me, it wasn't that much different because I already work with a lot of people from different countries of the world in my organization. So I know I had understanding about people, about their culture, and it's all about respect. That you just respect other people, culture, other people's value, and you will get respect back. So it was there is a lot of cultural differences, but it's not something that someone has to be concerned. It's a good opportunity actually to learn about other people's, about their culture, and to it's all about learning, and it's a really good thing to go there and to see different cultures and to learn from them and to show what we have in our culture. And there is a lot of positive and interesting thing about our culture, which is being liked by a lot of foreigners as well.
Could you just say something in Persian so we can also reach out to some other the Afghan people who may not speak very good English to understand this program a little bit more, like what you were saying in the beginning about the intensive kind of a program, which is very, very different from the other programs I've seen, which I think is a very attractive offer for Cambodia. So if you don't mind just repeating that in Persian so that we can also share that footage to a wider audience.
If you ask me a specific question, what was that I was
I think
explaining in English?
Maybe you can just explain why they should pursue this master program in Cambodia.
Why? So, yes. So, like we will continue in Persian. شمشاد صاحب شما در کشور کمبودیا در یک از بهترین پانتونای زوا در مورد روش آوردن صلح به یک جامعه ماستری کردین، درست است؟ و همچنان ارتباطات بین کشورها. به نظر شما اما انگیزه‌ای که شما برای امی ماستری اپلای کردین و این ماستری را پیش بردین، اما انگیزه شما چی بود؟ یک و دومی که روندی که شما بوجه رفتین، امی روند خود بورسی که شما به دست آوردین چطور بود؟ این اگه برای ما تشریح کنین.
ډیره مننه ستاسو د پوښتنې نه. زما هدف چې زه کمبودیا ته لاړم، هلته زما د ماسټرۍ په اړه کار وکړه، ریسرچ مې وکړه او د ماسټرۍ مې ترلاسه کړه. د دې هدف ډېر روښانه و، ځکه چې په افغانستان کې ما د یو نهاد سره کار کوو چې دوی د سولې په برخه کې، البته د سولې په برخه کې د خلکو سره کار کوو او موږ د سولې ټولنې لرو دی په افغانستان کې، په ډېرو ولایتونو کې، په شمال کې البته. هلته موږ د رسمي او غیر رسمي د شوراګانو، د سولې شوراګانو سره کار کوو چې دا د غیر رسمي د سولې شوراګانې دي په افغانستان کې، او موږ د دولت سره هم کار کوو، د رسمي نهادونو سره، لکه د مختلفو برخو کې د څارنوالۍ سره، د قضا برخه کې د محکمو سره، د رسمي محکمو برخه کې موږ کار کوو. نو په کمبودیا کې چې کله زه هلته لاړم او دغه ماسټري مې کوله په کمبودیا کې، هلته دوی دغه پوهنتون ډېر ښه پروګرامونه لرل په همدې برخه کې د زده کړې دپاره. کمبودیا داسې یو هېواد دی چې د دوی د تاریخ ته که سړی کتنه وکړي، د افغانستان په څېر متاسفانه دوی ډېر داخلي جنګونه درلودل په داخلي جنگونو کې دوی ډیر زیات تلفات لرل او دغسې ورته مشابه کانټکس که ورته وایو مشابه سیستمونه سره هلته وو په کمبودیا د هېواد تاریخ ته کتنه وشي یا د افغانستان هېواد تاریخ ته کتنه وشي متاسفانه جنګونه خپلمنځي جنګونه جګړې او دغه شیان هلته هم ډېر زیات تېر شوي وو په 1980 او اویاومه کلیزه کې په کمبودیا کې په هغې برخه کې کمبودیانو او نړیوالو ډېر کار کړی وو او پوهنتونونو البته او دا یو ډېر مناسب وطن و زما دپاره خصوصا زما دپاره چې ما کولی شو هلته د دوی نه زده کړم چې دوی څنګه د دغې جنګونو نه د دغه بدبختیو نه د شیانو نه وتلي دي او د پرمختګ د سولې او د ثبات خواته تللي او کولی شو چې د هغوی نه څه زده کړو او په افغانستان کې هماغسې تجربې سره شریکې کړو او د دې نه ګټه واخلو په دې حساب باندې نو کمبودیا یو ښه وطن او یو ښه انتخاب.
نو کله چې تاسو هغه کمبودیا انتخاب کړل د تاسو د اپلیکیشن پروسس څنګه وشو؟
د اپلیکیشن دغه پروسه چې وه دا ډېره داسې دقیقه او مخصوصا هم دې برخې دپاره وه دوی ډېر زیات لیوالتیا هغو خلکو ته ښیي چې په دغه برخه کې کار کړی تجربه یې لرلې او یا غواړي ډېر زیات علاقمند دي چې په دغه برخه کې کار وکړي خصوصا هغه خلکو ته چې داسې یو هېواد نه وي لکه افغانستان چې هلته جنګونه تیر شوي یا جګړې تیر شوي خلکو د جنګ له امله ډېرې بدبختۍ تېرې کړي په دې حساب باندې د خلکو ته دوی لومړیتوب حق هم ورکوي او د خصوصا بیا په دې هېوادونو کې هغه خلک چې د خلکو سره یعنی د جګړه ځپلو خلکو سره یا د دولت سره یا د نهادونو سره د نورو ارګنایزیشن سره دوی کار کوي دوی کولی شي چې اپلای وکړي او دغه فرصت نه ګټه واخلي.
ډېره مننه. او د تاسو ماستري چې په سولې کې وي د هغه تاثیر د تاسو په ژوند او د تاسو کریر کې څنګه و؟
زده کړې خو همیشه یو مثبت بدلون منځته راوړي او د زده کړو د امله موږ کولی شو چې هغه کومه برخه کې چې موږ کار کوو په هغې کې نور هم پرمختګ وکړو دقت وکړو او ډېرې لاسته راوړنې سره ولرو که نه خصوصا د سولې په برخه کې چې ډېر کار کول ته ضرورت دی چې د خلکو سره خبرې دي اصلي لامل د مشکلاتو او د ستونزو د پیدا کول دي چې لامل څه دی او په هغې باندې بحث کول دي او په هغې باندې د خبرو د لارې نه یوې نتیجې ته رسېدل دي په دې برخه کې په دې ټوله پروسه کې در سره کومک کوي هغه که دا سوله د ټولنې د ډېرو وړوکي قشرونو په منځ کې یا په لویه کچه د خلکو په منځ کې یا د قومونو په منځ کې یا د دولتونو یا د سیاسونو په منځ کې دغه خصوصا هغه پرابلمونه هغه مشکلات چې جګړې رامنځته کوي نو د دې د مخنیوی کولی شي تاسو دغه فرصت رامنځته کوي چې د خبرو د لارې یو بل باور کولو له لارې د کمیونیکیشن له لارې دغه ستونزې حل کوي چې مشکلات تر جګړې او دې شانه ونه رسېږي.
ډېره مننه عمر صاحب and thank you so much for joining our today's discussion. So we learned a lot of new things, a lot of new points. And I hope like by learning these points now we can help more Afghans to do like research and also to motivate like a lot of Afghan students to apply for these kind of master's degrees because like you know the way that you like explained all the points it is like you know when you want it when you actually want something so you will move for it.
Exactly.
Like, you given us very good information and we are very glad for that because this way like I think this peace building processes and researchers can help Afghanistan a lot and this is actually what we need. So You shared a very good program with us as well, and also fortunately it is continuing at like as you said, that a lot of students would be like interested in that. And by your permission, like I can ask you if anyone would was from our students was interested in this program, we might even get more advice from you on how to apply, how to reach to university, and how to help other Afghans. Also, so that they learn how to bring peace into Afghanistan, because this is something that we need the most. And again, thank you so much for your time, and we learned a lot of new points. We were very glad to have you today here.
Thank you, Bilalja. It too. It's a pleasure to see Edmund and you both, and yeah, nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Hada Hafiz.
Bye bye.
So have a great time.
Thank you.
Thank
You too.
you.
Have a nice
Bye.
evening. Thank you. Bye now. You too. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.